Hello, it is KOK and welcome back, or maybe I should say I'm finally back after a long time. About last year I took a very long break from art, as you can see from my YouTube channel being dead for about half a year. During that time I really didn't need drawing and I felt unmotivated. It was a struggle trying to find who I was and why I should pursue art again. That continued on, I think, early this year as well. However, I did go back to drawing. I want to share you the 3 reasons that helped me improve and level up in my drawing, which could also be the reason why you aren't too. Okay, let's jump straight into the video. Point 1. You gotta have the right mindset. What do I mean by having the right mindset? Well, during the past couple years, I have seen many artists fall into art block, mainly being because they compare themselves to much better artists who have more experience. And rather than being motivated from the artist's works and accomplishments, they are left disappointed with their own results in drawing. Clearly, most artists only see the results and not the time and hard work that the other artists had to do to get to this point. So when I come across an amazing artist, I get inspired rather than unmotivated. And I know it's hard to control that nagging inner voice that tells you that you'll never be this good enough or there's no point in trying. So, what I do to stop that inner voice from taking over, I ask myself questions like, what makes this art good? For example, if it's the colors that attracts you to this artwork, then think further, what colors do they use? Like in this artwork, we can see that the artist has used 2 colors. The orange and blue is used as a reflecting light. It immerses the character into the background and both complements each other rather than being 2 opposites. We can see that by further analyzing anything, we understand more and become familiar with the subject we are analyzing. As you can see, by questioning things around us, it helps us further think of more possibilities rather than to cut it off, jumping into conclusion that I'll never be that good and leaving the impression on a negative note. We do not want that. When you come back and see more amazing artwork, your brain immediately wires you and remembers it is connected to something negative. And thus, this habit of thinking negatively will become a bad habit. This will lead you to feel uninspired and most of the time unmotivated and frustrated with the results, which equals to art block. So I believe it is crucial to have a good mindset if you want to improve in your art. This applies to anything you do, even if it's not art related. Having a good mindset toward everything basically is a drive to you starting your art journey. Now let's talk about our next topic. Copy, study, and practice. Let's call this topic how to practice efficiently. I split it into 3 sections. I'm going to talk about the first one. Number 1 is copy. Copy what you see. Grab a reference and just copy it. Now this leads to our next point, study and analyze. Go study and memorize the things that you just copied. Let's take a human head for example. Make yourself become more familiar with the head, like study the muscles, draw it in different angles and not just 3/4 view. You gotta know its function. Why does this muscle exist? So the reason why I decided to make copy the first point is because the second point is when you begin studying the subject you have copied, you'll begin to see the mistakes that you have made. So next time you'll be more cautious about making the same mistake. By breaking down the steps, it will make work a lot easier for you. It even could speed up your improvement in art. Like in this example, I have taken the head and broken it down into simple steps. You don't want to add too much steps as this could demotivate you. It goes as, firstly, the simple shape. Like for head, you commonly see an oval or like an egg shape. Then take it a notch up. Draw those simple shapes but in different angles. Yes, more than just 3/4 view. Once you get a hang of it, study more into why the head isn't just like a smooth egg shape. Study its curve and angles, its muscles. Then apply those curve and angles and draw it into different perspective and angles. Through this you can see that your goal is much simpler and it seems more achievable. Finally, this video is finished. I know it's quite short and a bit choppy, but I tried to include everything in the shortest way possible. I really wanted to go deeper talking about these topics, providing more examples as well. But with the time I had, I planned to finish this in a week, since I've been delaying to make these type of content for the past couple months. To wrap this video up, I have discussed 3 reasons that stop your growth as an artist. To start off with the right mindset. Having a negative mindset frictions your rapid growth. Like if you have a positive mindset, you're passionate about it. You're willing to work hard to reach your goals. Number 2, get out of your comfort zone. Remember, to improve, we learn through try and error. So go out there and explore. And lastly, practice efficiently. The 3 points: copy, study, analyze, and lastly, practice from imagination. Try aiming to practice during every day, even if it's just a doodle, because you're training your hand, you're training your muscle memory. It's just like how an athlete trains your body. Now, I hope you guys enjoy this video and good luck with your art journey.